So I interned at ITC with their food and beverages department. I was working with a new product launch development team wherein I was responsible for B2C clients as well as B2B clients.
I've gotten my CV wet from the professor. That is something that I believe every student should do before applying to companies, because the requirements are different. So you need to frame your resume accordingly, obviously based on the skill set that you have. Hi, I'm Soumya. I'm from Varanasi, the city of Ghats. So I've done my schooling and graduation from Sunbeam Group of Educations, and later that I've decided to pursue PGDM from Soil Institute of Management, and currently I'm a second year batch student.
I'm Anubhuti. I did my majors in marketing with minors in analytics. I was part of cohort 2023. If I'll summarize my journey with soil, it was a roller coaster ride, and I would say MBA is such a creative space to explore your opportunities and your talent that you'll never be able to explore anything else in your life the way you will explore yourself in MBA.
I have a BBA in my graduation, so my expectation was to get an practical understanding about the real-time problems. So that is something that really excites me about the soil as well, because here we follow a case-based methodology where we you work on the real-time industry problem, where we solve that situations, where we do an analysis about that, and also there are many projects like the new product development. So that is something that gives you real hand-on experience about the industry, about the ongoing corporate requirements. Like I would like to mention about design thinking. So that is something that is very much fascinating and also very much required in today's time in the corporate as well, because you need to have the solution-oriented mindset and you need to get a creative solution, to tackle to the business problems.
I would say again, it all sums up to the competition and the level where people are competing, that yes, analytics has become the core of all the subjects. Even if you're going for HR, you have to have a hands-on experience with analytics and analytical tools. So that's something that I explored as a candidate. So I interned at ITC with their food and beverages department. I was working with a new product launch development team wherein I was responsible for B2C clients as well as B2B clients. And I was looking around the partnerships of ITC beverages with Indigo, with KFC, with Domino's. I was out of my comfort zone, talking to people, convincing them, and I explored that I'm not a traveler, because it was a lot of traveling with ITC. ITC taught me one thing, that you need to be very humble when you are working. You cannot have any kind of prejudices regarding yourself that, oh, I'm a girl, I cannot do this, I cannot do that.
Internship, I believe, is a point that you get as a student to explore like what domain would you like to be in. And if you are in first year, if you are thinking, okay, I want to be in marketing, or either I want to be in finance, so is it the real industry that you want to work with? Because studying it and working in the same, there is a difference. Talking about my internship experience, so definitely it was a wonderful experience, I would say, because like I've done internship with Aditya Birla Capital. So for me, the best part of my internship was they follow an open desk culture. So where I've got to learn a lot. So for me, being a marketing student, I got an internship in Aditya Birla Financial Limited, a subsidiary of Aditya Birla Capital. Also, I've got an opportunity to, sit with the compliance team or the API integration team and everything. So I've got a diverse learning about how it actually functions.
I still remember that we had a client, Domino's, wherein we have to pitch a customized drink for them to get onboarded, and we were defining a whole new pitch, how we can collaborate with ITC and Domino's menu. And I put all kinds of efforts right from my first term of lectures from business communication. I portrayed a whole business canvas model for them, wherein I distributed the fact that how we can contribute and how we can partner in terms of our strengths, and how we can make a new and exclusive drink for them. In this, I explored that business communication is something that was the backbone of my entire internship, because I was doing a client-facing role wherein I was doing consultative selling, and in consultative selling, communication is everything. If you are able to deliver your thoughts well, you can convince the client and you can get them onboarded. So I think communication was something that really helped me throughout.
The Aditya Birla Capital came to our campus for the internship. And so first thing first, that the JD was rolled out. So there was 2 roles that they have been offered, the HR and also the generalist role. So for the generalist, it was anybody could apply from the finance, marketing and operation domain. So that was something that I was looking forward to, because being an Indian conglomerate, I really wanted to be a part of like the Birla Capital. It's a well-known company. I really gone through the GD really well. I looked into whatever the requirements they are having, what are the skill set they are requiring, and on that very basis, I've gotten my CV vet from the professor. That is something that I believe every student should do before applying to companies, because the requirements are different. So you need to frame your resume accordingly, obviously based on the skill set that you have. So that is something that I've done, and also I've contacted the alumni that has done internship previously in the company to understand their requirement and what they look for in an intern or an employee, so understand the skills that they look for. So there was resume shortlisting first level, and the second was about the GD, and later that was followed by the technical round and the HR round. So one thing I would say, initiative, that is something that they really look forward in an intern. Whether the intern is actually interested in working or not, is he or she is taking initiative in working, and there's no problem. It's not just about doing work what you have assigned. If you need to create your presence, you need to take that extra effort and getting involved in lots of learning. Another thing is, I would say, the communication, which is very important if you are in the marketing domain, or if you're in a part of the B2B, and in general any domain you are in some or the other way, you need to have a good communication skill and managerial skills.
In terms of upskilling, I had a hands-on on different kind of CRMs already, like Lead Squad and Salesforce in my experience of 1 year. But again, I prepared beyond research. For ABC, I did a thorough reading of all kinds of financial products that we have in India, existing scenario of the financial products, and what is the current condition of the GDP in India, what are the contributors to the growth of the financial health of the India. If you talk about the skill set you need to be a MT, is to become a good problem solver. That's all.